Welcome back, folks, to Medieval here on the Heavy PSX channel. Today we descend into the Madhouse itself. Welcome to the Asylum. Oh god, this level is an outright gauntlet. Best weapon to use initially is our brand new axe from Skull Crusher. This is a combination of a long range and short range weapons. If you press the X, it's a short range. If you press the circle button, if you press the square button, like I'm doing here, it is a potent. This axe actually comes back to you. It also makes a really awesome weapon that you could try and use left and right. Very, very useful. Also, note as well, the freaking gauge goes up by at least 1%, which by add is very slow. Of course, they're like different levels of insanity. It's all like a gauntlet. After all that, we have 19%. Now, we've introduced cannons. Cannons are bad. Okay, yeah, but also we can use the axe to deal with more damage. Axes kill zombies instantaneously. If you can get all the zombies, if you can get a couple of zombies in a line, it is very useful. I gotta say, it's a very advanced technique. Very useful. It also, I have to literally run around. See, technically, you can kill 3 zombies at once. That is actually really useful. Now it's quite literally a Zerg rush. You just need to get yourself a good angle. Throw the axe, run around, just basically use this tactic. If the zombies get you, then essentially, there you are going to get hurt. See, you cannot stay in one place forever. Moving on through this door, we move on to number 2. Now we go up against bats. Problem: you can kill the bats. Problem: they go alongside the zombies, who are now going to combine with walking and running, might I add as well. Bats do not have health, but do not contribute to the life bar. Zombies do, and you'll notice instantaneously they're going to start running in. This is going to be tons and tons of zombies to beat, and you're not going to have any space. So keep the dash button, keep dashing around the room. Make sure you have tons of room. When you do have room, that is when you throw the axe, hoping to take at least 1 or 2 or 3 at a time. Very handy if you're gonna get at least a couple. Like so, I am literally cleaning house. That treasure. Oh god, now we have the problem: running zombies. Oh my god, these fuckers are annoying as hell. They take 2 hits. This is probably where you're gonna have real troubles, absolute real trouble, because if they catch you, so much damage is given. Too much, in my opinion. Too fucking much damage. I mean, it takes about 60 a time, and considering that I only have 300, yeah, you can only afford 5 hits. That's not a good idea. Better idea is to actually get them all together in one place. It's a lot easier to do this. If you corner them and then pretty much whack them, then we can get some problems. So what you have to do here, as I pretty much said before, just keep running and running, and when you get the opportunity, throw that axe and run back. It's not exactly a fair It's not exactly fair using hit and run tactics, but fuck it. Daniel cannot take this much damage, and that's a problem with the game. The blue frickin' enemies here, the red shirt wearing enemies, Daniel can't take. It's the ones wearing orange he cannot take. He can only hit 2 at a time. And for all that, we get some treasure chest, a silver shield, and we can move on to quite literally, the nut. Basically, the entire the loony bin going up against each other. And me, for that matter, too. Just pretty much use the axe here. Short and long range techniques. I think this is where you probably would need to use sword at this point. Run around and just hit things. Because otherwise you're gonna get overwhelmed, and these guys will not stop fucking giggling! It's not funny! I may be a shambling fucking corpse, but listening to you guys laugh for no fucking reason makes me think you're all a bunch of Justin Bieber fans. Burn on that one. Fuck Justin Bieber. Anyway, and here comes more believers. Well, I think they could just take an axe to the face, don't you? No, I think so too. So Dan smacks the believers with his mighty axe. And zombies! Oh fuck, the zombies! Shit! It's the mature fans! If he even had any fans. Buttons! Let's get on with it. Let's enchant the sword. We have pretty much got enough. Yeah, there's nothing else you can do. Right, grab the sword, time to start swacking. The broadsword, which is enchanted, is actually much better for you. Way better. It does more damage. And you can only do it certain times. Hopefully, I think we can move on. Come on, moving on. Yes, we will. Yes, we do. This is the last room. It's a combination of zombies and lunatics. Just pretty much, also, there's lava in the middle. That does technically count as a loss of life there. A loss of one, anyway. You should be able to combine both. Use a dashing jump and start killing zombies. And then go back to the other side and strike them down there. We're not long to go. And there we go. We actually have 100% for the chalice. Use this. Really start killing enemies left and right. And that finishes the whole what was left. So, we can now go for the door, and ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of all that. We can now pick up the chalice, the earth rune, and a lot of coinage. And also a fucking fountain, just in case you have problems with the whole thing. You really shouldn't have problems if you've been following this guide so far. Seriously, you really shouldn't have problems. If you have, then maybe this is not the game for you. I don't know. I'm used to it by now, so at least try and get as much health as you can, at least 2 bucks, and now use the earth rune, and we can talk to this chappie. It's the mayor of the village. He was captured trying that Zarok was trying to get him the shadow artifact. So there's a problem. He pretty much points out where we have to go next. And it is one of the worst fucking levels in the entire game so far. Sleeping Village is nothing. The enchanted earth is not too bad. What is worse, on the other hand, is the shadow demons. Oh, good God. Anyway. The mayor will, once you save the mayor, he'll let himself out, which is pretty much all that. But you do pick up another interesting thing, another dragon gem. You can't kill the mayor, by the way. NPCs cannot be killed unless you're Call of Duty. Anyway, moving on. Hold of Heroes time for the 8th successive chance, and we can actually get that on our hands on some new items, which we're gonna need. So we're not halfway through. Oh, trust me, we are not halfway through. However, we can move upstairs and head back to, and we can now go, let's head on, we can either talk to the guy with the golden shield, or we can talk back to Raven Hooves. Essentially, he just gives you a bunch of items here. Since he's the pompous twit, and he's pretty much a gamble, let's get some, oh, and now we actually have a useful item. A flaming crossbow. Keep this item, by the way. Flaming crossbow. We are going to need that for the next level. The Enchanted Earth. Yeah. Now the game starts to get harder. Oh yeah, it does. A lot. I'm not looking forward to the next bunch of levels, but at least it's better than what I'm going up against, that's for sure. This place not too... Asylum, not too bad. Next level, fuck me sideways. Anyway, that's the 10th cup we obtained. So in the next level of this game, we are gonna head to the Enchanted Earth to find the Shadow Artifact.